Welcome to Echevarria Travel. This is your host, Cheryl Echevarria, bringing you the best in travel news and interviews with travel partners. We service all U.S. clients since 2008, specializing in premium and luxury travel, 55-plus travelers, those with mobility disabilities, and of course, our veterans. We offer all destinations from around the world. Come along and listen to Cheryl as we talk all things travel.
Good morning, everybody. This is Cheryl Echevarria of Echevarria Travel. And if you're watching and listening, you know this is Talk Travel with Cheryl. When I come to you a few times a month with my travel partners from around the world. Today, I'm going to have on Katy Friedman, who's my business development director with Carnival Cruise Lines. That's a brand new title for her. We'll talk to her about that. She's been with the company for 4.5 years at Carnival, and we think travel agents rock. If you can see my shirt, I got my t-shirt on. I'm all Carnival ready, and she loves working with travel advisors, giving us expert and knowledgeable information. And without further ado, here's Miss Katy Friedman. How are you, my dear?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me today.
We're very excited to have you, especially you. We were just chatting before we came on live. A couple of years ago, we went on a training on was it the Carnival Breeze? We were on together, and we were doing a Halloween cruise. And as soon as I find those pictures, I'll post them on Facebook and Instagram. And Katie's going to send us a picture of all four of us together. So look for that as well. So we really, besides the working and all that stuff, we really had a really great time on that. So, my dear, first of all, what is this new title that you have? And how does it help me, the travel agent, and my clients?
So it's really the same role. I was a business development manager. Now I've got a little bit of a title promotion to business development director. So it was really just a recognition for a job well done. And thank you. So, I work with such wonderful travel partners like Cheryl, and we really, really do preach on booking with a travel advisor, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment here. But I'm so excited to be here and so excited to talk to all of you about what's going on with Carnival. Have a little bit of fun with you.
Exactly. Now I'm going to get my cell phone ready because I can't be on the computer and here at the same time. So if you got questions for me and Katy, please post them to the Facebook page, and we will be glad to answer them for you. So 1 second here. I should have did that before. I'm a bad girl, but in any case, we are live, and like I said, please, I got my phone up and ready, so you can start answering questions and all that. So, let's start with the newest ship that we have out there, the Mardi Gras. I'm so excited to see her, the largest ship from Carnival, and I am so excited about her and what she has on her.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this ship too. So Mardi Gras is absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about Mardi Gras here in a moment here. Is it okay if I just dive in to?
You are more than welcome to take over and dive right in, and I'll ask questions along the way.
Awesome, fantastic. So let me go ahead and I'm going to make sure you can hear. Let's see. So can you see my screen okay?
I can see your screen fine.
Absolutely. Fantastic. I'll share my sound too here. So Thunderstruck.
I got my phone up and ready, so you can start answering. Okay, go ahead. I'm just making sure I can hear you on my phone. Go ahead.
Perfect. So you may have seen this word a few times here and there now, or maybe it's a brand new word to you, and you're Thunderstruck. So if you've cruised Carnival, you've experienced Thunderstruck, and just didn't know what to call that amazing feeling. So it's that unforgettable feeling that you get when you choose fun on Carnival. And I know we've all felt that feeling when you're having so much fun. It hits the next level where no's become hell yeses, strangers become friends. And in that moment, nothing else matters but fun. And so here's
What's Thunderstruck on Carnival?
What's Thunderstruck?
Thunderstruck!
Got Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck!
Wow.
Oh yeah. So who's
What's
ready to get Thunderstruck?
Me.
No, me too. So we're all about creating memorable and fun cruise vacations. Carnival, we're all about fun. We're all about choosing fun. And really, going back here. Okay. So really there's certain things that Carnival cruisers all have in common. So they all have a love of laughter, an ability to create their own fun, optimistic outlook, and a love for discovering new things. And so there's a group of cruisers that we call relaxed extroverts. And so those are those folks who like to chill out, have fun with their significant other and or friends. They're seeking adult-only activities and moments to unwind and recharge. So they're a great match for Carnival because of the great bars that we have on board, the great dining, live entertainment, onboard casino, our spa, adult-only Serenity deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another popular group of cruisers. So these are what I'd like to call the kid pleasers. So they like to create memories for the whole family, especially kids under the age of 18. So they're seeking fun for all ages and a value-driven vacation. And so there's great stuff for them with the kids like Seuss at Sea, Carnival Waterworks. There's stuff for the parents like relaxing at the spa, enjoying poolside service, and of course the whole family from dive-in movies to pool time, ice cream at all hours. So it's really possible because of our all-star crew that makes sure every vacation is fun and stress-free. And so there's really something for everyone, from thrilling experiences that gets the heart racing to chilling out and relaxing, and from week-long journeys to weekend getaways from day to night and everything in between. And so Carnival actually has more of everyone than any other cruise line. We're the world's most popular cruise line, and it's really based on guest sailed. So 1 in every 5 people that are going on a cruise, they're going on a Carnival cruise. And so we have more first-time cruisers that come on Carnival, more repeat cruisers, more families, more members of the service, more senior citizens, really just more of everyone coming on board. And again, it's based on guest sailed. And we have a fleet currently of 24 ships with more on. So really, we have 5 new ships. So I'll talk about those in a moment here. I'm counting one of those in that count. And it's all about knowing that a great vacation is just a car ride away. So really about 50% of those in the US, so Americans in the US, they live within a 6-hour or less drive to a Carnival home port. So there's more home ports with Carnival than any other cruise line. We're making it easy for you to get to a Carnival cruise. And so out of those fun home ports, we go about 80% of our itineraries go to the Caribbean, to the Bahamas, to Mexico. We have some great Bermuda sailings as well. We have a year-round presence on the West Coast doing those shorter Ensenada sailings, longer Mexican Riviera sailings, even some of those California sailings that go all the way to Alaska, Hawaii. There's some really fantastic Australia sailings. We'll talk about those in a moment. We have 1 ship doing Europe this summer and next summer, Carnival Pride. And then when we have a brand new ship come out, there's usually a transatlantic sailing. And so when the Carnival Jubilee, which is our new ship that will be sailing out of Galveston next year, she's going to be doing a sailing from London all the way to Galveston. So there's some really neat transatlantic sailings. There's some great trans-Pacific sailings with Australia to Seattle too. We'll talk about that in a moment too. And then speaking of Seattle, our Alaska sailings, we've just really grown our presence in Alaska. It used to be just one ship doing a Tuesday to Tuesday sailing. Now we've got this season, it's May to September, we've got 3 ships, which is absolutely fantastic. There's not just the 7-day, there's 6, 7, and 8-day sailings on different days of the week. So lots to choose from there. And then we also do Canada, New England. So lots of itineraries here to choose from. And it's all about knowing that it's all about the fun. Our ships have the fun. We invite our guests to come as they are. We make everyone feel right at home with the comfy staterooms, attentive service, casual and elegant dining. Plus, there's a variety of bars and gathering places indoors and out. So we have activities from early in the morning to late at night. Our ships are a great time. And so, Cheryl, I know because you specialize in guests with disabilities, I want to talk a little bit on that. So at Carnival, we're dedicated to offering a fun and memorable cruise experience to all of our guests. So our team of trained crew members, they provide attentive service, and our ships have a variety of accessible features to ensure our guests with disabilities a relaxing and enjoyable cruise. And so really, if you have any questions, Cheryl is your go-to gal. There are modifications of the ships and compliance of ADA features. We have ADA officer ships on the ships and shoreside. And then a minimum of 3% total of cabins must be ADA accessible. There's 3 different types of ADA cabins too. Mandatory trainings for staff and officers are included. So really, we have a whole team that works with guests with disabilities within Carnival. It's our guest access team, and they work closely with our travel partners like Cheryl. And so really, there's a lot of details on carnival.com under the guests with disabilities area. And so this is where our service and policies are kept up to date. And so this is really kind of the primary source of information. We have that dedicated guest access team in our contact center that helps with questions and works with us and our travel advisors. And then our guest access service support handles all guests with disabilities, deafblind service dogs, there's medical and physical requirements. So there's really a whole list of different ways that we make it accessible for everyone.
Now, as you know, everybody, I have multiple disabilities, and to say that Carnival is, I've been on many other cruise lines as well, and they're one of the best that's offering services to those people that have special needs and disabilities. So now, I'm not just saying that because I'm a travel advisor. I'm saying it because if I couldn't cruise, you wouldn't have Katy here with me talking right now.
I love that. No, I think being passionate about what you love to do and sharing it with your clients. I mean, they know that you are the expert. This is something that you personally do. But I also wanted to mention here about Culture City. So I know back on the previous slide, you saw it in there, it says Culture City Sensory Certified. And so Carnival is the first cruise line to be certified sensory inclusive by Culture City. And so I just wanted to show you this quick video here. Can you hear it okay?
No, the audio is not coming through.
Let's see here.
If you send it to me, I'll post it in the description of the YouTube and Facebook.
I'll send the link. No worries. But basically, our guest-facing crew have all been trained to understand and help guests with sensory cognitive needs, and so we have these Culture City sensory bags on board that have noise canceling headphones, fidget tools, a vision feeling thermometer. So we have these bags that are kept at the guest services area, and there's areas on board as well for guests with these invisible sensory needs. So I thought that was a really great to share. So you all know that we are Culture City certified, so sensory inclusive. And then on top of that, a really great program that we just rolled out is MenuMate. And so basically, MenuMate is a food ingredient program that is going to help us with those guests that have those specialty diets more efficiently. And so in the food venues on board, there's going to be these touchscreen tablets, and our staff will be able to ask guests about their food allergies, enter in any of those restrictions into the program, and then the software will then sort through all the available options and display which items are allergen friendly, which options can be modified to exclude allergens, and which selections should be avoided. And so the program just really eliminates the lengthy process of conferring between guests, the wait staff, and chefs over the ingredients and possible solutions. So I think this is just a really great program. And again, this is brand new. Speaking of what's new, so Cheryl had mentioned Mardi Gras a little bit before. So Mardi Gras is our newest, largest, most innovative ship. This is the first of our XL class ships. And so these ships are fueled on LNG, liquefied natural gas. Mardi Gras is actually the first ship based in North America to be fueled on LNG, which is absolutely huge. And this ship is just has a lot of firsts. It's so innovative. She's 80,800 gross tons. So just to give you an idea of just how large that is, a little bit longer than the length of 3 football fields spanning 19 decks. And so the ship really has all of the bells and whistles. She has a brand new terminal that was built at Port Canaveral, Terminal 3. And so the terminal is absolutely wonderful as well, and has the brand new parking garage attached to it. So it makes it really easy. Embarkation and debarkation process is super easy. And so this is also the first ship. The XL class ships have the first roller coaster at sea, Bolt Sea Coaster, going up to speeds of 40 miles per hour. You actually control the speed, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment here when we talk about our second XL class ship. But what's really neat about these XL class ships are they have 6 distinctive themed zones. And so on Mardi Gras, there's the Grand Central area. So when you first get on board, usually you'd be walking into the ship's atrium. On Mardi Gras, you're walking into the Grand Central zone, which spans 3 decks and has the floor to ceiling windows. And then there's LED screens that come down and digitally come down and completely cover those windows for immersive shows in the evening. So nice. It's a very cool zone. There's bonsai sushi and teppanyaki close by, a few new specialty and complimentary dining options. But really in each of these zones, there's an array of entertainment options, dining options. The French Quarter is really just one of my favorite, if not my favorite, it's one of the favorite zones. It's hard to choose, but my favorite bar to hang out in is the Brass Magnolia Bar. It has these red velvet chairs, and it's very comfortable and intimate, and the live music there is fantastic. The beverages there are fantastic. There's the jazz trio, and you've got really that French Quarter vibe going on in there. There's a fortune teller bar, which is absolutely fantastic too. The drinks change colors, bubble, and sparkle right before your eyes. There's a cocktail called the Crystal Ball, which I don't know, it's kind of like a bubble gun, but they put this bubble on top and then it pops and smoke comes out. It's just really neat. And in the French Quarter zone, there's also Emerald Lagasse, one of our brand new specialty dining options that Emerald Lagasse's first restaurant at sea. So it's Emerald's Bistro 1396. And we'll talk about Emerald in a moment here too. Summer Landing is at the very back of the ship, the very aft of the ship, and it's the ultimate summer chill zone all year round with Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brew House, serving up those parched pig brews right there. And so there's actually brewery tours that go on in that area. There's also a brand new bar called the Watering Hole right over there as well. The Heroes Tribute Bar is in that Pig and Anchor area too. Great for live music. And so Summer Landing is also a fantastic zone. Then the La Piazza. So this is our Italian inspired zone with the pizzeria. There's the complimentary pizza, absolutely delicious. There's the Cucina del Capitano restaurant, which is a specialty dining option. And on our other ships, there's an additional charge. But on Mardi Gras, there's actually not an additional charge. So Cucina del Capitano, Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse has a complimentary menu as well. And then there's a brand new dining option called Chibang. And so Chibang is actually Mexican / Asian cuisine, and it's so delicious. Different lunch menu versus dinner menu, and again, it's included in the cost of your cruise on Mardi Gras. Then the Lido area is, of course, always the happening spot on board, but this Lido area takes it to the next level with the largest Guy's burger joint, those delicious complimentary burgers, 2-deck Red Frog Tiki Bar, and so much more. Also, Shaquille O'Neal's complimentary dining option, Big Chicken, with the most amazing chicken sandwiches, chicken strips. There's even breakfast, so it's breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then the ultimate playground is truly ultimate with the mini golf, the largest waterworks area that we have with the drenching bucket. We've got the suspended ropes course.
You got pickleball?
I'm sorry?
Do you have pickleball?
You know, I'm not really familiar with pickleball. I know there's the basketball court and then there's volleyball, but there's not tennis. And I think you can make it work. I'm not too familiar with pickleball.
Okay, that's what I asked. We had listeners who asked about that, so I just asked you.
I mean, I know there's groups that have made it work. I don't know I don't know enough about the sport. But with the playground, there's also the boatsy coaster. So lots going on in these zones here. And to go over the staterooms, there's a ton of options. There's one size only fits some with the stateroom. So there's an interior, there's ocean view, there's balcony, there's some fantastic suites, and then you've got the exclusive different categories like the Cloud9, the Havana, and Family Harbor, and we'll talk about that and some of those specialty in a moment here. But what's cool about the Mardi Gras staterooms is they look a little bit different. And so in front of the mirror, you can kind of see in these rooms here, it's all lit up, but there's more plugs for your USB, more outlets for your electronics. Right next to the beds, there's also a USB plug for your phones as well, which I think is a great feature. But the rooms also have had a little bit of an upgrade as well. And so with the Cloud9 accommodations, there's an array of special offerings that come with these rooms. And so when we do things a little bit differently with the Cloud9 accommodations, when you're walking towards your room, you just feel a whole sense of relaxation because you are getting those priority spa reservations. There's the cruise long pass to the thermal suites, including the dry heat chambers, the steam chambers.
Oh my God, yes.
Cool. Complimentary scrub kit, element toiletries, which is the upgraded toiletries, Cloud9 branded bathrobe and slippers. And then the Family Harbor accommodations, which are fantastic for families. They sleep up to 5. And what's great about these Family Harbor accommodations is they get an exclusive spot, the Family Harbor Lounge, which features breakfast in the morning, snacks throughout the day, concierge service, activities like board games, movies, games, you name it. And then there's also perks like 1 free night of the Night Owl babysitting, and then kids do eat free in the majority of the specialty dining restaurants. Then the other exclusive category I wanted to mention here is the Havana accommodations. They're tropic inspired. The Havana rooms, which do only allow guests age 12 years old and up, and it gets you that exclusive daytime access to one of the nicer areas on the ship, the Havana bar and pool area. And so the Havana Cabana accommodations, like in this photo here, they offer a change of pace with the private outdoor patios with the deck furniture and swing chair. So you've got your private lanai. And then what's brand new to the Excel ships is the brand new Carnival Excel suites. And so you've got the Carnival Excel Presidential Suite, the Excel Aft Suite here with the Excel Corner Suite and the Carnival Excel Suite. And then they also get perks like access to the private Loft 19 area, dedicated concierge line, and so much more. And so they're getting the sparkling wine and fruit bowl upon arrival, bottomless bubbles soft drink package included, and so many more additional amenities when they're staying in these suites. And I think just this presidential suite says it all. Yes, that is a hot tub on the balcony. And then the XL Aft suites also have a hot tub on the balcony. These are just absolutely gorgeous, spacious suites with to kill for balconies. And then the Loft 19 area, those staying in the XL suites do get exclusive access to this area with the Infinity Pool. It's right above the adult only Serenity area. So it's a nice, more quiet area here. And then there's also the cabanas that are available for renting for an additional charge. And that's for anyone on board the ship that aren't in the XL suites, and then those that are staying in the XL suites get the priority advance access to making reservations prior to getting on board. And those cabanas get you some extras like fresh fruit, chilled towels, lunch delivery, and concierge service to that area. And so those itineraries do include the 7-day Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries, but there are some really, really neat 8-day Southern Caribbean itineraries. There's only a few of those for 2023, so make sure you ask Cheryl about those because there are some great, unique itineraries on this amazing brand new ship coming up just next year, 2023 as well. Then the second ship to the XL class ships is Carnival Celebration. And so like her sister ship, Mardi Gras, she's also the same size, it has the 6 distinct theme zones. She's going to have the Bolt roller coaster, so very similar, but she's going to be based out of Miami, and she has some differences here. And so she has a brand new port, Terminal F, being built at Miami just for this ship, and she is sailing out of Miami this November. So we're so excited for Carnival Celebration to join. And so there's 3 brand new zones. So like Mardi Gras, there's a summer landing zone, the Lido, the ultimate playground. On the Carnival Celebration, there's now the Carnival Celebration Central area, there's the Gateway area, and 820 Biscayne. And so let me dive in a little bit more. And so Celebration, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, right? And so it really, it's the area that has the 3 deck high floor to ceiling windows. And here's an image of what it looks like, you know, with the LED screens coming down, completely covering it, and the aerial entertainment, just absolutely so neat. The Tropical Bar, which is brand new to the Carnival Celebration, brand new to Carnival. She's named after our first ship to sport the iconic red, white, and blue funnel, the Tropical. The Aquaria Bar features an ocean-themed glass mural pulled from Carnival Victory that is now a 2-deck high decorative wall. And also there's great drinks here too. So you're seeing a theme here with really celebrating the last 50 years with Carnival, and it is our Carnival's 50th birthday this year. So this ship really pays tribute to Carnival and our history, including this brand new bark, Golden Jubilee. So really just paying tribute to the history and the evolution of our ships over the last 50 years. 820 Biscayne is actually a new zone named after the address of Carnival's original headquarters. And so this zone is inviting you to celebrate the Miami culture. And so you'll get the styles and flavors of Miami with the Art Deco design, neo splashes. There's the bar 820 for tropical cocktails, Cuban coffee. Plus there's the Deco Deli serving up a selection of classic sandwiches, Cuban favorites. And while Miami isn't quite known as a pizza town, I'm sure you won't mind that we're serving up the cheesy stuff. Really, yeah, all day long at that Miami slice. And then there's the Cucina del Capitano, Rudy's Sea Grill right around the corner. The Gateway. This zone is the zone I think I'm most excited about. And so it's a new 2-deck zone that celebrates travel and the excitement of exploring new destinations with the design and decor inspired by grand terminals, transportation stations, departure points all around the world. And so the entertainment, dining, shopping zone, it'll feature the promenade highlighted by a 12 high definition multimedia virtual windows displaying unique scenes with sounds as well, state-of-the-art sound systems that will really create that truly immersive experience. And so the Gateway's main promenade will be home to a new travel-inspired bar called Latitudes. So this is the Gateway Far East. And so those windows there are actually those LED screens as well as the top. And so you could be sailing to the Bahamas, but it could be looking like you're sailing to Egypt, passing the pyramids. The Latitudes bar, which will really mimics the train station. And so the places that you're going to will be changing throughout the time that you're there. Emerald's Bistro 1397, similar to Emerald's Bistro 1396 on Mardi Gras. The difference is it's a brand new look, it's a brand new feel, and a brand new menu by world-renowned chef and restaurateur Emerald Lagasse. And so a little bit more on the Gateway dining here. And so we've mentioned some celebrity chefs here. So Rudy Soderman with Rudy's Sea Grill, which is one of our specialty dining options. Guy Fieri with the complimentary Guy's Burger Joint, the Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brew House. And so that's the delicious barbecue. And then also we've got Big Chicken with Shaquille O'Neal, his complimentary chicken restaurant at Sea Delicious. And then Emerald Lagasse, which is the one that we've just mentioned twice, which he has this restaurant on Mardi Gras and on Carnival Celebration now. And so Bolt the First Seacoaster, this is just an idea to give you what it looks like. Sound here. So really just to give you a feel of riding on Bolt Seacoaster, absolutely phenomenal.
Now, didn't you say you could control the speed on that? So if somebody's not into like the fast roller coasters, you can slow them down?
Yeah, you control the speed yourself.
Oh, cool. That's something I'll try.
So the Carnival Celebration, she is doing the 7-day Eastern, Western, Caribbean itineraries. And then there are also some other unique itineraries as well. So definitely make sure you're reaching out to Cheryl for more information on these amazing ships. And then the third ship, XL class ship that will be joining us will be next year from Galveston. And so we've got Mardi Gras sailing from Port Canaveral, Carnival Celebration sailing from Miami, and Carnival Jubilee sailing next November from Port of Galveston. They say everything's bigger in Texas, and that is the truth with Carnival Jubilee. And so she's going to be doing some really, really great itineraries, and we'll be sailing from Southampton, London, October 30th of next year, and we'll be doing an 18-day transatlantic voyage. And then Carnival Luminosa. So this is our biggest news because this just launched really yesterday. Luminosa just opened for sale yesterday. And so this is a ship that came over to us from Costa. And so it's a Spirit class ship. She's going to be doing seasonal itineraries from Brisbane starting November 6th, going through April 13th of next year. And so she's offering something for everyone, including 3- and 4-day cruises to popular Australian ports. There's 6- and 7-day Great Barrier Reef, South Pacific sailings, longer 8- and 11-day voyages to top destinations like New Caledonia, New Guinea, Fiji, New Zealand. There's a Carnival Journeys Trans-Pacific voyage that repositions to Seattle, stopping in Tahiti, Polynesia, among some other stunning sites. Then also from Seattle, Carnival Luminosa is going to be doing the 4-month Alaska schedule with 17 7-day sailings, as well as 6- and 8-day sailings to port favorites like Juneau, Ketchikan, Sitka, Skagway, Icy Strait Point, and the scenic cruising of the Tracy Orme Fjord. And then completing its season in Alaska, the Carnival Luminosa will operate another trans-Pacific sailing. And so this one is a voyage back to Brisbane. And so it's stopping in Japan, doing the Philippines, doing Indonesia. And so just to give you an idea of these sailings here. And so, these are some of the sailings to choose from. So we mentioned the 7-day sailings from Alaska, 11-day from Papua New Guinea to Brisbane, 22-day, that amazing Tahiti, Polynesia, Hawaii, and then that 30-day, my gosh, doing really an amazing Alaska sailing, Japan, Puerto Princesa, Philippines, Indonesia, you name it. So just some really neat sailings. This is an image of the Altair nightclub on the ship, the Vila restaurant on board. And then speaking of Costa, we're teaming up with Costa Cruises, which is Italy's favorite cruise line, creating a new concept for Carnival's North American guests with Costa by Carnival. And so she's going to be debuting spring of next year. And so Costa Vienza is going to be joining the fleet sailing from New York. And then she'll be followed by Costa Firenze arriving the spring of 2024, sailing from Long Beach. And so she's going to be operating with many of the great service, food, entertainment that Carnival guests enjoy with Costa's Italian designs. And so really we're choosing fun Italian style. And so these are 2 of Costa's brand new ships. They're Vista class ships, 135,500 gross tons. So these are brand new ships coming to the Carnival fleet, and it's a brand new concept. So this is an image of Costa Vienza. The interior just absolutely gorgeous with these pillars here. And then the Costa Firenze, absolutely gorgeous as well. The design with a gondola and
nice, yeah, wow, beautiful,
gorgeous. And so sailings are open through April 2024 with the Jubilee August 2024. And I did want to mention again that Carnival recommends booking with a travel advisor. They're educated. They have that personal experience. They can give you the insider tips and advice. They have that firsthand knowledge. They save you time. It is the same price to book with them that it would be to book direct. So use the knowledge. You get those perks of using a travel advisor. Your travel advisor, Cheryl, she is there for you. And so we've got some really, really great sales going on. Through the end of the day, we've got an early saver bonus sale. But stay tuned because these early saver sales are absolutely fantastic. We have them quite a bit. It's early saver pricing with the price protection. And so in lieu of that price protection, it is a non-refundable rate, but not completely non-refundable. And so if you have to cancel or make some changes prior to penalty period, there's a $50 admin fee, and then the rest of the money sits and has to be used within a year from the sailing. And so it really is a great option because you get the price protection. If the price goes down anywhere from 2 days up to the sailing, there's a form that can be filled out and you get the difference as an onboard credit. And so really great promotion that we run, because we run those reduced deposit sales. Right now it's $50 per person, starting from $50 per person on many of our sailings. With those brand new sailings, $99 per person. So great reduced deposits to lock down your cabin, and then you can pay the final later on. And then on top of that, you're getting onboard credit. So definitely, if you can book today, this is the promotion to look for. It is for sailings through August 2024, and Cheryl will make sure she is getting the best value for you, because she will make sure to qualify you. Maybe there's another offer that might be better for you. Maybe you're looking for close-in sailings where we've got the free room upgrade, great rate sailing, which is great rates plus a 2-category upgrade. I mean, it's far enough out. And so this is for those sailings through December 2022. So close-in sailings here. So we've got some really great offers for you that Cheryl can book for you. We look forward to seeing you on board.
And don't forget to come along with us, me and Nelson, that means, for some really great group events. And if you want to do your own group, we are working on a number of our clients for groups coming up for 2023, 2024. But hey, we got plenty going on 2022, so don't wait to the last minute to book with us, because we really got some great offers from Carnival. So remember that when you're contacting us. Also, we get a question now in reference to, now a lot of people are getting confused. What are the requirements if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated for traveling with Carnival?
So I'm going to share my screen here again. Just one moment here. So let's see. Be safe. And so the reason why I want to share my screen is because at the very top of carnival.com, there is a website called Have Fun, Be Safe. And so the reason why I want to point it out here is because it is the one place that is, oh, wait here, one second here. Here we go. Okay. So this is the one place to go. Again, if you go at carnival.com, it's at the very top. It says, have fun, be safe, get the latest information on our health protocol requirements for sailings and FAQs. And the reason why I say to go to this page is because you can see in red, it says it was just updated yesterday. And so this is the one place where these protocols are being updated on the daily. And so you can see at the top of the page, there's links. And so protocols for sailings departing through September 5th, protocols for sailings departing for sailings as of September 6th, and then protocols for sailings departing from Australia. And so you'll see for sailings starting from September 6th, we've really simplified the protocols. And so for vaccinated guests that can continue providing the evidence of their vaccine status prior to embarkation. And then guests who don't meet the definition of fully vaccinated, they must present the results of a negative PCR or antigen test in 3 days of embarkation. And then what's huge is we've also we've taken away those vaccine exemption requirements. And so really, this is the place to go for all of the details. But now those who are not vaccinated can sail easily. There's the guarantee of being able to get on the ship, which is huge. And then there's also the FAQs area as well. If you wanted to know what we consider fully vaccinated, what the doses are, what kind of tests we accept, really everything and anything is on here. and it is broken out in sections at the top as well. And then there is the cancellation policy as well. And so this, I will say, if you're asking Cheryl a question about the health protocol, she's going to be sharing this information with you. If she's asking me, I'm going to be sharing this information with her. And so this really is the webpage to go because it's constantly being updated.
Thank you. The other question is the sales that are being offered, are they offered for the new Luminosa and the other ship going to, I forgot the other ship name from Costa. Is that going to be available to use the sales for, or just the basic Carnival brand?
Yes. So they are Carnival. Now I will say the Costa by Carnival ships we don't know what those itineraries are going to look like yet. So those are coming, but Costa, the Carnival Luminosa, she's now Carnival Luminosa. She is open for sale. And yes, Cheryl can definitely book you on one of our fantastic sales.
So anyway, I'm going to ask my people on Facebook, do you have any questions for Katy that I didn't ask or we didn't bring up? Do you have anything out there? I know we have a number of people watching. So please post now. We'll be glad to listen to what you have to say. We'll keep the lines open for a little bit here while we chit chat.
Sounds good.
So where are you off to? Are you planning on sailing anytime yourself?
Not right now. I'm in full on work mode. No, but no, I have so much FOMO. It feels like every single one of my Facebook friends are currently in Alaska. Alaska has been such a hot destination.
It is booming. I keep telling everybody, the season is almost over and 2023 is almost booked up. So if you're thinking of doing Alaska plus Bermuda, just released that you could go to Bermuda now, as well as the Grand Cayman Islands. So they are now open to sail. Even if you're not vaccinated, you can go there. So if you're interested in those destinations, we can help you with that. But definitely, if you're looking for Alaska, now is the time to book. Put your deposits down, hold your space. We even have a couple of cruises going in August of 2023. So reach out to me and come along with me and Nelson to enjoy the destination of Alaska, because you won't see it anywhere else in the world but in Alaska before it goes away. And hopefully it'll never do, but you never know these days and age. What else am I trying to? No questions out there, but I want to thank Katy. She is always there for me. She's there for you. So if I don't know it, she will know the answers. So stay tuned for Talk Travel with Cheryl. We come to you every other day with travel news, and stay tuned for our next interviewee. That's September 6th with Christy Durso. I know Katy knows her from Outside Agents.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
We'll be discussing all things accessible travel from those people that have autism and are in wheelchairs and blind and dialysis. So even if you're not disabled or have a special needs, it's a great place to learn from us. And you never know, everything changes from day to day. You may not have an issue now, you may have it in the future. You want to learn how to travel safely and still enjoy your life. So Katy, thank you again for coming with us. I hope to see you soon, and have a great day, dear.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.
Is a travel professional and can be reached on all social media and can be contacted at 631-456-5394 or reservationsn@echevarriatravel.com.